trying to do the work of my Father who sent me. I'm not speaking my own words. These are his. And so when you see true prophetic ministry, they're going to point you back to God. They're not going to try to take glory onto themselves. They're not going to try to point you to them. They're going to strengthen your relationship with the Father. They're going to point you back to Yahweh. They're going to point you back to him. Why? Because that is the assignment of prophets. The major assignment of a prophet is not just to prophesy. And I know people think it is. Yes, prophets do prophesy, but the major assignment of a prophet is not just to prophesy. You're called to intercession first, and then you're called to legislate in the spirit. You are called to make decrees in the spirit. And prophets, according to Jeremiah 23, are called to the heavenly council of God, which means that we must stand in the council of God to hear the declarations of heaven before we say anything to you in the earth. And the problem comes in when we have not stood in the council of God. The issue comes in when we've not stood in the presence of God, not come before his counsel and try to stand before you and give you a word. That's where the problem begins to enter. And so there is a difference between prophets who are riding off of their gift and prophets that are being led by the Spirit. Now, I got to say that again because I want you to hear it. There is a difference between prophets that are riding off of their gift and prophets that are being led of the Spirit. So if you have a gift, anybody can prophesy. Anybody can give a word of knowledge if you have that gift. And there are many people that simply ride off of the gift on demand. Whenever somebody wants them to prophesy, they just do it. If somebody calls on me to prophesy, I need to check with God to find out, is he releasing me to say anything? Is the Spirit of God leading me? And if the Spirit of God is not leading you, then you need to close your mouth.